What you're about to watch is mostly unedited. I stream these calls live and sometimes spend hours or even days talking to these scammers, and typically on my main channel, I edit that down to say 30 minutes. But this is almost the entire thing. Occasionally, we'll cut out long periods of silence, or if I go to the bathroom or something, we'll cut that out. But for the most part, you're just gonna get the complete full experience as if you were really there when I spent hours talking to this scammer. I hope you enjoy, and if you get a chance, maybe share this with someone who you think will enjoy it as well. Know that you're valuable and that you matter. Hey, this is Kit, and before we start the video, I want to share something special with you. My team and I have spent the past year developing a tool that can keep you and your family safe from scams. We took everything that I've learned over the past 6 years and distilled it into one comprehensive piece of software. Seraph Secure runs in the background of your computer, acting like an anti-scam tool to stop scams before they start. If you've ever seen my videos, you know that tech support scammers want to connect to your computer, and once they're on there, they can cause a lot of damage. Seraph Secure blocks remote connection tools like UltraViewer, AnyDesk, and Screen Connect Client from ever being downloaded or installed on your computer.
What it says?
It says potential scam detected. I don't think I can talk to you. It says the person you're talking to
Then
who
hang
instructed
up.
you to go to this page is likely a scammer.
Then hang up.
Got him.
We've developed AI and heuristics to detect thousands of websites like virus pop-ups and crypto scams, so you and your family won't even be able to visit those websites in the first place. And perhaps the most important feature is that it can notify family members. My grandma had dementia, my grandfather had Alzheimer's, and as my parents get older, I want to know if they're targeted by scammers. If they try to download a remote connection tool or Seraph Secure detects a threat, I'll receive a notification right away so I can call them and help.
It says NetStat is commonly used by scammers. If you are being instructed over the phone, stop communicating with that person immediately. Uh-oh.
Videos like you're about to watch provide education and entertainment, but Seraph Secure is like a guardian angel watching over your family all of the time. We're constantly improving it and keeping it up to date with new scams and new technology, and it's $2 a month per device. If you sign up today at seraphsecure.com/Kitboga, you'll get a 2-week free trial. You can install it on your family members' devices, run a scan, and find out if scammers have been accessing your parents' computers with things like Screen Connect or AnyDesk, and you may end up being the hero that your family needs when scammers inevitably try to target you. We're really proud of what we built, and we know that it can help you and your family. So visit seraphsecure.com/Kitboga and try it today.
Hello, Denver. This
Yeah.
is Jamil over with SEC. I'm following up with you regarding this quote real quick for the Ford, the F-150,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, I got an F-150,
They
that's
have
right. I think it's a little over 100K, maybe 120,000 at this point.
Okay. And then with your driving habits and just how you drive day to day, how many miles you think you do, Mr. Denver?
I'd say somewhere over 9,000.
Okay. I'm sorry. In a day?
That's
Or
right.
that's in a year? You said 9,000?
Sorry, are you talking about a day or a month or a week or a year?
Yeah, I'm talking about in a day, and you had said 9,000, so I'm assuming that's in a year then.
Oh, no. That's probably in a month I do 9,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I do a lot of driving.
Okay.
Sorry, who are you with
Okay, so
again?
you're
I don't quite remember. I don't know why you're calling me now that I think of it.
I'm SC instate your factory warranty.
Okay, so you're
So
gonna
you
get
ran out of coverage.
my factory warranty back on here?
Yeah, so that's what my job is to do. I just run it through the system and give you your options. But we do a nationwide search just to make sure you get the most comprehensive a reinstatement for the vehicle. Did they let you know you've been out of coverage for a while?
No. What do you mean out of coverage? Holy smokes! I drive this thing every day for work. You're saying I'm out of coverage?
Well, yeah, your factory has expired. Your coverage that came with the vehicle, so you had coverage that basically pays for if anything were to. Okay, yeah, and then pays for anything that goes wrong on the vehicle. So you basically wouldn't be liable for anything that were to occur, but it already expired. Are you already paying on the vehicle?
Dang. So you're saying, I mean, what is it? What kind of warranty can y'all get back on the car?
Well, it's just a warranty for the vehicle. So once I run it through the system here, we can see what you're eligible for. Do you know?
Okay,
if you
yeah,
have
you let
applied
me
for
know. You
coverage
let
to
me
get
know if I
reinstated
need to
before?
run the car through some kind of system, because I don't mind doing that. I mean, like I said, I drive quite a bit. So if you need me to, go through some kind of like automated system or drive the car somewhere, I absolutely
No,
can
I'm
do
just
that.
gonna run a quick
It
quote
don't
through the
matter
system,
don't
so it should take
matter
about
nothing to
90.
me. Ain't no water off my back.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You know
run
what I
a.
mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna
ain't no,
run it through the
I'll let
system here. It
that
should take
water
about 90 seconds
slide right
here.
down back down into the river. Is what my grandmother always
Okay,
used to
Mr.
say. So
Denvers, can you hear me?
it don't matter nothing to me.
Yeah, Mr. Denvers, can you hear me?
Yeah, what was that?
Can you hear me, sir?
Sorry, I'm just testing
Yeah, I
the
was saying I'm
waters
gonna run
out,
it
trying
through
to
the
see kind
system here.
of like how rough the waters is, how lenient the waters is. That's all.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah.
Or is the line breaking? You can actually hear me?
Oh no, I can hear you right now. Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm gonna run it through the system for you. It should take about 90 seconds here. Give me a moment.
One. I think I'm going a little bit fast in my counting, if I'm honest. I lost track. How long has it been? Maybe 50 seconds?
Hey, Mr. Lewis, I'm gonna need you to relax if you want me to actually give you the quote. Okay. Do
Yeah,
you want me
it's
to
just
give
I
you the
don't have
quote?
all day.
Because
You
this
know what I'm
ain't
saying?
something that's
I got to get
required.
in the car and I got to get
Okay.
going for work. Like,
Yeah.
you kind of called me. You kind of
Yeah.
called me at a bad time, and you've just been talking my ear off this whole time, and now you're telling me to relax. I don't really appreciate that. If I'm gonna
Yeah,
be honest with you.
you're actually doing the opposite. You're doing that for me. But here, let me give you the quote here real
What are
quick.
you saying,
I
son?
ran that through the system.
Shoot. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, hello?
Good afternoon. Am I speaking with Denver?
I'm sorry, who is this?
This is the main processing center for your Ford F-150. How you doing today, Mr. Lewis?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing okay for a Wednesday, sir.
Yeah.
The reason for the call, Denver, is because it's showing in the system that you're either set to come out of your factory warranty or have just come out of factory warranty. So we're going to go ahead and activate your free maintenance for you now,
Okay.
as well as put you back into the proper coverage. How many miles
I
are currently on the F-150
I didn't even
now,
realize
Mr. Lewis?
that. That's okay.
Yes, sir. How many miles are on the F-150 now?
How many? Gosh, approx?
Say that again?
Like approx, or cause I don't know the exact amount.
Yeah, approximately how many miles?
Too many, that's for sure. I usually think too dang much, but I'd say close to.
Okay. Are you all?
Probably
Yes.
97.
Okay. So what's going to happen is you're going to get your full replica warranty as if the vehicle had no mileage on it. It's going to be the 5 years for an additional 100,000 miles of the top level of protection. It's going to cover 100% of your parts, 100% of your labor. We're going to cover the complete engine, the transmission, the electrical system, everything powerized in the vehicle, your drive axle, your air conditioning, your heating, your starter, your alternator, your braking system, the navigation, the water pump, your timing belt and chains, your seals, your gasket, your transfer case. It is everything except for scratches to the exterior.
I'm trying to take notes. I'm just not that. I'm not that quick. 100%.
You don't have to take notes, sir. No problem. I can go back. Ready? I can start again for you. Okay?
Yeah, 100% of my 100% parts, 100% labor. Wheel axle. Yeah. I don't know. I spelled axle wrong.
Okay, I'm going to start again. Ready? I'm going to start again. You're going to get a copy of all this as well. So if you don't want to write, you don't have to. I wasn't trying to make you work today.
Okay.
Yeah, well, what's going to happen, sir, because we're the main processing center and not an aftermarket company, we're actually going to get the policy out to you, so you'll have 30 days with the policy in your hands to review it, take it back to Ford, take it to any major ACA-certified facility. They're going to tell you, yes, this is the proper coverage. So I'm going to repeat what's covered again. So it's going to be, we don't say bumper to bumper anymore because bumpers are technically covered by your insurance company. But it's everything under that engine. It's 100% of your parts, 100% of labor. We cover the engine, the transmission, the electrical system, everything powerized in the vehicle, the drive axle, the air conditioning, the heating, the starter, the alternator, the braking system, the navigation, the water pump, the timing belt and chains, your seals, your gasket, your transfer case. We also are going to be covering your maintenance, so your oil changes, your brake pads, your battery, your tire rotation.
What about the consoles?
Your wiper blade. What do you mean? What about
the consoles and the monitors and like the satellite for the radio?
That's coming. That'll be that's going to be under electrical. So if your radio needs to be reprogrammed, that's covered. Yes, sir. So you know how you have to update the maps and things of that nature? That's all covered for you. Okay. And then you're going to get your AAA style roadside assistance, which is your lockout, gassing, and towing, as well as your rental car services. So God forbid you need a rental car. We don't want you coming out of pocket. We're going to be providing that for you.
Okay.
You're pre-approved, Mr. Lewis, to be as low as $100 a month with 0% interest. Again, they're not looking for a yes or no. Yes, sir. You're pre-approved to be as low as $100 a month.
Wow.
Is that a bad wow or a good wow?
No, that's a good wow. Is it cheap?
Okay.
I don't even know anymore. Sir. I can't even. I don't know how much I'm paying for my current warranty.
Yeah, I mean, well, you're pre-approved because you're a gold member now, sir. So, Mr. Lewis, whether that be because you're over the whether that be because you're over the age of 65, you're ex-military, this is your second Ford. I don't know. Is this your first Ford, second Ford?
Yeah, I've always bought Ford through and through.
Okay, so that's why you're
not
a gold
only
member.
are they
that's why you become a gold member now.
But I feel like they're a main staple of our country.
That's made. They are. Well, here's the thing. With Ford's still made with steel parts. All these other cars now are made with plastic and aluminum. So Ford lasts longer because their chassis are still. Absolutely, sir. They don't. They're built like brick. They're brick S houses.
They're built Ford tough.
They're made. That's it. They're built Ford tough. That was the word I was looking for. Amen, sir. So yes. So you're pre-approved. You're pre-approved to be as low as $100. And then again, you're not determining yes or no today if you want the policy or not.
I've never owned a
You're
Ford
going
in
to
my
get an
life.
additional 30 days to review the policy from the comfort of your home. You'll receive the policy in about 5 to 7 business days, and you'll have your 30 days from there to actually review it and see that everything I'm saying to you is included.
Okay.
You do have a refundable deposit today of just $100. That deposit, okay, if you do not keep the policy, the $100 is refunded back to you.
Okay.
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 Fair enough.
I mean, so
Okay.
it sounds like my baby, as I call it, you're running out of the extended warranty's gone. The coverage is gone. And so this is sort of a courtesy call.
Well, what happened is you had
a courtesy call from
sir.
Ford
so you had 97
to get me back in.
Yes, sir. So what happened was you were good up until 100,000 miles. You're at 97,000 right now.
Right.
So they don't let it lapse. They don't let there be lapses in coverage anymore. God forbid something happens in that lapse of coverage. We don't want that for you. So what happens is by the time that this policy kicks in the 30 days, you should be at that 100,000 mile mark. So it should just go flow nicely with each other. Okay.
Well, I could always not drive too much for a while. Right.
To not drive. You know, at the end of the day, I mean, either way, sir, right now, the warranty that you're going to get now because you are a gold member now is actually better than what you would get if you bought the vehicle brand new. Because now what Ford's doing is the brand new vehicles, yes, sir, you would get a 3-year, 36,000 mile low-grade powertrain warranty. But because you're a gold member, sir, you're getting the maintenance included with that, as well as the 5 years additional 100,000 miles.
Wow.
So you actually benefit right now.
Wow. So I get 5 years.
Okay.
I get 5 years from today. I can drive 100,000 miles.
You'll get 5 years from you're going to get 5 years from the policy. So 30 days from now, you'll have 5 years from 30 days from now and a brand new 100,000 miles. So when you get my policy, when you get the policy in hand, Mr. Lewis, you're going to contact me back and let me know the exact mileage that's on that odometer so you get your fresh brand new 100,000.
Oh, let's go.
Okay. So how did you want your name to appear on the new policy?
So when you're
Do you have a middle initial, Mr. Lewis?
100,000 miles from today. What happens? And then it's then I don't have it anymore. Then I can't.
Okay.
Then what happens?
Say that question again for me?
God forbid. What happens after that?
God forbid what? So when this 100,000 runs out, you'll get a 3-year 75,000 if you keep the truck.
Okay, so after the 5 years, then
you
I
get
have
3 years.
Then I have. So it's 5-year 100,000, 3 years 75,000.
Yep. 75,000. Yep.
And
but
then
what I'm
God
going to do
forbid
for you,
after that, if I'm still alive, God forbid.
If it was 3 years, 75,000 again. Yes, sir. It would be 3 years, 75,000.
It just keeps repeating?
3 years, yep. Because you're a gold member, sir, so you actually unlock these benefits. What I'm going to do for you as well, though, with this 5-year 100,000, I'm going to make it transferable. So if you purchase a new vehicle, say in that time frame you decide, hey, I want a new Ford F-150. I like the way the new model comes out. It will transfer, so you'll keep the premium platinum coverage that you have, and it will go to the new vehicle.
Wow. So if I get rid of the truck and I get something else, does it have to be of equal or lesser value? I mean, what's the catch, or can I get anything?
No, sir.
I mean, you know me. I'm going to buy American, and I'm not going to buy any of those lousy electric cars. You know.
Absolutely, I don't blame you. Those electric cars are.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're in the shop. They're in the shop every single week due to sensors and whatnot. Definitely stay away from the electric cars.
As far as I'm concerned, we suck this earth dry all of the oil we can. I mean, what the heck else is it there for, huh?
Yeah.
It was
I
put
know.
there by God for us. I mean, what else are we going to do with it? Are we just going to let it sit there?
Absolutely, sir.
Yeah.
Absolutely, sir. So, Mr. Lewis,
God
how
forbid.
did you want your name to appear? How did you want your name to appear on your new policy? Do you have a middle initial, or is it just Denver Lewis?
F is my middle initial.
You
I
said F?
don't understand what's going on, other than this is like an
You
extended
said F?
warranty.
F, like it,
Mr.
Foxtrot.
Denver?
Yes.
And
I got you. Okay, I
he
heard you. I
called
lost
me.
you for a second. I
I
do
don't know if I'm
apologize,
on a list.
sir. So I have Denver F. Lewis, and then what is? Are you still in Chicago, Illinois?
60652, baby. Yes.
Okay, and what's the physical address for you there in Chi-Town?
Oh, the
That this
physical.
policy's going to. Yes.
Oh God, I didn't realize there was going to be a health checkup involved in all this. My eyesight is pretty good.
No.
You know, I can see pretty
Mr.
well. I'm not so worried about
Mr. Lewis, not your physical.
the visuals and
Mr. Lewis.
my blood pressure's got that under control. So.
No, Mr. Lewis, not your physical.
I'm sure I could get my doctor to write it off. Write something off if you need to.
No, Mr. Lewis, Denver. I'm not asking if you're physically healthy. I'm saying what's your physical address? Like what's your address that I'm sending the policy to in Chicago? Not if you're healthy.
Oh God! Oh jeez.
What address am I sending the new policy to, sir?
Oh gosh, forgive me.
No, you're fine. You're fine, sir.
Oh man. Okay. So you're just talking about my mailing address.
Yes. Where would you like me to mail the new policy to?
Oh, jeez, that's funny. That's.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I'll be here all week. I didn't catch your.
Absolutely. I'm going to be checking in on you. My name is Jeffrey. My last name is Campbell, just like the soup. Campbell.
Oh, another American company. Oh, that's a good name.
Yes, sir.
Oh, talk about a
Thank you,
company
sir.
right there.
I'm going to have to tell my mother and father, but I thank you, sir.
Yeah, oh, God bless America. So, yeah, send it. You're going to send it to me in the mail or email?
Yep. Your new policy is going to come in. I have your email address. It's havethebestgoats@gmail.com. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, perfect. So I have that. You'll get an email confirmation today on this phone call, but I mail you out the physical policy that you're going to put in your glove box. So what address do you want me to mail that to?
It's 3639 West 79th Street. And that's Suite 7969.
Okay, so let me just read this back. I have 3639 West 79th Street, suite number 7969 in Chicago, Illinois, 60652.
That's right.
Perfect. And then for the $100 refundable deposit, sir, that can go on a Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Discover. Which card suits you best? And you will get an email confirmation of this on this call.
Oh, okay. Can you? This is I pay this before or after I get to see the details.
Okay, so the $100 refundable deposit,
Are you sending me? Did you just email me? Do you mind if I take a peek at the deets? I want to. Is this in writing somewhere?
Yes, so number one, you're going to get. Have you ever done a DocuSign before?
Oh boy, have I love signing things. Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to get a DocuSign on this phone call today, sir. What's going to happen is I do have to secure. Yes, sir. You're going to get a DocuSign
I'm not
on this
familiar
call
with
today.
what's a DocuSign?
Okay, it's electronic. So you can sign it over your phone. So you'll be able to see everything. You're going to get. It's what it is. It's going to be telling that you're getting your 5 years, 100,000 miles of the top level of protection. That you're getting your free maintenance. That it's going to let you know exactly what your payments would be if you move forward after the 30 days, which is going to be right around the $100 mark. Letting you know that the $100 is a refundable deposit today because it's a live policy that we send out to you. No offense to you, Mr. Lewis, but like I said, it's a live policy. You can sign and date that policy, and then I'm held liable for any repairs that need to be done to the F-150. So they do have a little bit of a deposit that goes down.
Or Ford is held liable?
Well, not me personally.
No offense, but I don't know you from Adam. I'm not sure. I'm not sure you're going to be able to cover it.
Yes, sir. Well, let me tell you, yes, sir, Mr. Lewis. Well, I want to let you know this. Number one, we have the highest claim payouts in the. Yeah, right. We have the highest level claim payout in the industry. It's $15,000, no questions asked. That's paid with our company credit card directly to the facility in which you bring the vehicle.
That's got to be a big company.
All brand new.
It's got to be a big company credit card.
Yes, sir.
It's kind of a weird flex. Is it a gold card?
Sir. Well, so you're going to be under the Voyager Plus coverage, which is a Drive Smart coverage, sir. Are you familiar with Drive Smart?
I have
licensed warranty provider for Ford.
Say that one more. Say those words. If you can you say those words?
Drive Smart. Yes, sir. We're a NASCAR-backed company. We're a NASCAR-backed company, licensed warranty provider for Ford. So what happens is when your Ford vehicle comes out of factory warranty, because it's a conflict of interest, Ford can't cover their own vehicles.
They're claiming
they can manufacture the vehicle, they can sell the vehicle, but it's up to us to pay the claims on the vehicle.
You said did I get this right? That I'm going to get free tickets to see some NASCAR races? Or did I misunderstand that?
No. I said
is that part of this?
Provider backed by NASCAR. It's as long as you're taking me, Denver.
Oh, God forbid. Oh, that sounds great.
as long as you're taking me, sir.
When I was a boy, my granddad took me to see a NASCAR. And, oh, God, boy, do I have good memories of that. Those cars would just go in circles. That thing never stopped going around in circles. It just kept it would go around and around and around and around and around again. And it kept going,
Yes, sir. Well, 500 laps. I just moved back from Florida. I lived right next to Daytona International Speedway.
Oh, no way. Wow.
I couldn't sit in a car that long.
No,
I couldn't sit in a car that long in that position.
Oh, and to have that kind
of it's a lot to be in that position and that much gear.
I know, and they're moving quick. I bet they got a bumper-to-bumper warranty too.
I bet you they do. I know our Drive Smart car does.
So you cover the cars then?
Yes, sir.
Wow. So if any of those NASCAR cars get in an accident, you're the ones that cover it.
Yes, sir. Well, they actually, if those cars get into an accident, they come right here to New Jersey to get repaired. Did you know that?
Wow, ain't no way. They move them out of the way.
That's where. Yep, they come. They bring them right. They bring them right to New Jersey to be repaired. There's a facility here in New Jersey in Long Branch where all the NASCARs come into. It's like a big warehouse that they all come into. They get repaired and get back on the road.
Wow. Listen, don't pee down my leg and tell me it's raining. You serious about that?
Oh no, sir. I'm dead serious, sir. I'm absolutely 100% serious with you about that. Yes, sir. It's right off of exit 109.
109. I'll have to write that
here
down.
in New Jersey. Yep. Yep, right here in New Jersey.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
now
I'm looking through my email though, and I don't see any email. What am I going to get the email?
Because you didn't get it yet, sir. I have to put the payment method into the system, and I'm going to get you over to the mailing department. What's going to happen is the mailing department's going to get you out the DocuSign. That DocuSign they're going to go over with you. They're going to let you know, one, you have the 5 years, 100,000 miles. They're going to let you know that you have 30 days to cancel the policy. If you don't want the policy in the 30 days, Mr. Lewis, your $100 is refunded back to you. Okay? We're not in the industry to keep a deposit.
No, why would you do that? That's not even worth it. That's $100.
Exactly. Well, normally the refundable deposit's $395, sir, but because you are a gold member now, you do get those special perks. So you are only at a $100 refundable deposit.
How did I get to be a gold member?
Because you have multiple Fords.
Oh, so Ford upgraded me then.
This isn't your first Ford vehicle.
Ford kind of upgraded me to the gold plan.
That's correct, sir.
Ford themselves sending me a little love. You love to see that. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, when you've been such a loyal customer and a loyal American to them, of course they have to, sir. And this is something that's the gold member status really came about right after COVID, because what was happening, the inflation rates on the labor of the mechanics and the parts and everything is just astronomical right now. So we're trying to save our owners a little bit of money in every way possible that we can, okay?
Yeah, well, listen, you know what it is? It's the problem is what you were saying before, those plastic parts. If these cars were using American-made steel, we wouldn't be having these problems. Can I get an amen? God forbid.
Amen.
God forbid your car breaks down. Can you imagine having to replace it with a plastic part? I say we should send kids. Excuse me, I had my allergies caught up.
I understand.
Yeah, it's just.
I understand. Listen, here's the biggest problem.
Someone said send kids back to the mines, and I was like, wait a minute.
Everybody wants.
I don't know if I can say that.
Everybody wants something for nothing. Okay, so you have
talk about that's socialism right there. That's communism.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, and you have all of these companies that would rather use aftermarket parts and still keep the price of the labors high instead of doing what's right, putting the real, first-hand parts into the vehicle. If everybody wants to cut corners, everybody wants to pinch a penny somewhere, and it's and that's the issue. That's why I don't know where you normally
cut corners in NASCAR, can you? You can't cut corners.
No, you can't.
That's why I believe.
No, you can't.
That's why I believe everyone in God's great country of America, it should be required watching NASCAR. You know that? It should be required in schools. You don't cut corners. Right. What a good life lesson that is.
Right.
Imagine NASCAR, and they try to cut one of those corners. You and I both know what happens. It should be a gosh dang Olympic sport. God forbid.
You're right with that, Mr. Lewis. You're absolutely right with that. But, at the end of the day, though, it's, and that's where, so for instance, I grew up in the Northeast, and I spent the better half of my life in the South, in Florida.
Whereabouts?
New Jersey. I was born and raised in New Jersey. In 2010, I moved to Florida. And when I tell you the South, the South still lives in the Bible Belt. They still live in the, things are shut down on Sundays. It's the day of family. It's the day of God. It's the day of NASCAR.
It's the way God intended it.
Yeah, where and everything's slow paced. Everyone step back. Everyone actually thinks before they speak. In the North, it's whatever comes to your head, we're going to say it out of our mouth. And unfortunately, the tongue is the strongest muscle in your body, and you can't have back the things that you say after you say them. So it's definitely a different way of living, and it's the same. The Midwest is the same way. People are laid back. People are, it's not so hurry, hurry, go, go.
Exactly. Wow, except for NASCAR.
Except for
because
NASCAR,
I know the more we talk about this, the more we
Yep.
talk about it reminds me that it's such a good analogy. That's why NASCAR was in the Bible, I think, right? Because you gotta.
Oh yeah.
What better example do you have? You make one mistake in NASCAR, you can't take it back, right? You can't cut corners,
right?
And
right.
when you can focus on NASCAR going quick, then you don't have to go quick, right? It's
absolutely.
Amen.
You're absolutely right with that.
If you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing.
Absolutely right with that.
That's what my grandpa always used to say.
That's it. Absolutely, sir.
That was in the Bible
Lewis,
too.
Yeah. So that's where you got that from, the Bible? I think I remember reading that out of the Bible. So you'll have all of your confirmations on this call today, sir. Again, it's not a reoccurring charge; it's a one-time charge of the $100 refundable deposit.
What was that thing you said about you can't take back? Your tongue is strong, but not as strong as NASCAR. What was that? Was that a Bible verse too?
There's two things. Yeah, I believe so. There's two things in this world you can't have back after they're gone: time wasted, and the words you speak after you speak them.
Okay. And the words you speak. I gotta write that down.
The words you speak after you speak them. So they always say the tongue is the strongest muscle in your body.
Oh, that's
why you need to watch what you say before you say it.
Exactly.
Because you can never have back the words you say after you say them.
Yeah, geez, they teach you real well at Ford, don't they? God, man. That's
that I learned from myself. That's just human. I want to say more of manners and respect being raised.
Right.
My grandpa always used to say to me, "Watch what you say before you say it. Think what you say before you say it."
Yes, and you know why too. You know why? Because of NASCAR.
Because you can't have the words back. Yep.
Exactly.
That's it.
Henry Ford. What a guy.
That's it.
I wondered why they didn't make him president.
Well, you know what, sir? Maybe there was a reason that they didn't make him president.
Every once in a while, I think about if they do invent time machines, and they ask me,
"Oh, they already have time machines.
When you go back in time, where would you go?" I would. Ford might be the guy, and I'd ask him, why don't you run for president?
Because he knew something that we don't know. He knew something we don't know.
What do you mean? What?
I mean, he was smarter than all these other presidents. He didn't want that. Who wants to run a country on a salary that you can make if you work 2 hard years at a company? Why would you want to make, a president makes what, $300,000 a year?
Honestly, that's probably salary? Way too much. So
yeah, that's the president's salary. For what? For what? The president doesn't make any decisions. The House makes the decisions. The Secretary of Defense makes all of our strategy decisions. The president's just the face. And when the president decides to speak up and actually have a set of balls, when he actually has a set of balls, he's crucified for it. So, you know, at the end of the
so
day,
you're talking about
if you look
Jesus,
at any
or you're
president,
talking about? You got me mixed up. Who are we talking about?
I'm talking about both. So if you look at any president when they enter the first year in the White House, and you look at them after their fourth year.
I haven't been keeping up with my American history. I'm confused.
Are you a Republican or a Democrat? Let me ask you that.
How can you even ask a question like that?
I'm just asking. I have to ask, and I know you're a Ford owner, so
I'm
I think I know where you lie.
Through and through.
Okay.
I bleed red, white, and blue.
Amen to that, sir. You never know. I still have to ask. So then you know. I mean, were you a Trump supporter or were you not a Trump supporter? Were you a Trump supporter or were you not a Trump supporter?
That's a sore subject.
Well, Trump's being crucified. Trump. Yeah, I know it is.
Let me ask you first.
Trump's being crucified. Yeah, I'm a Republican.
And you voted for Trump?
I did.
Okay. On second thought, I don't really want the warranty.
Okay, so now you don't want the warranty?
I'm joking with you. I'm joking.
Okay. I hear you.
I got you there, didn't
but
I?
Anyway,
I got you there. I knew right away.
Here's the thing, Mr. Lewis.
I knew right away when I was talking to you. You're a youngster, but you know how you were raised well. Your parents taught you.
Yeah. Well, thank you, sir.
You know. Your parents taught you a lot.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, sir.
Man, because you know what it's like.
But, you know, at the end of the day, it's...
You know what it's like to believe in the right stuff, you know?
Correct. I mean, it's you know, it's the way that we were raised on. It's the way that, you know, this country should be. It's what made us, you know, it kept us in a league of our own from these other countries.
Yeah, it sure did.
And, you know,
American steel.
But it's just
NASCAR.
That's it.
And God,
those
are the big
My
things.
grandfather
you know, when
was
I think
a New York City iron worker.
When I think of Donald Trump, that's what I think of. Godliness. Yep. And steel. American-made steel.
Yep.
God, what a shining example of what it's like to be an American. My grandfather was a New York City.
You're right. My grandfather was a New York City iron worker, you know, who worked 18 hours on high-rise buildings in the city and on bridges, who, you know, would slide down the cables of the Arizona Bridge on his hard hat. Now you have guys that don't go to work because, now you have guys that don't go to work because they broke their pinky nail. And, you know, it's just, you know, they
want handouts. You know, your grandfather and me and my parents, we built you this country.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
you just squandered it. Well, not you. You're some of the other youngsters. You know, you got it right.
Right.
Oh, God.
We call them trust fund babies.
What's that? Beanie Babies? Huh?
We call them, we call them, my generation calls those people trust fund babies. Ones that have everything but did nothing.
Oh, trust fund baby.
Yes.
Well, the thing is, about trust funds, you know, they shouldn't have, the government shouldn't, you know, be in charge of that stuff, if that's what you're saying, you know. They made their money.
Right.
They deserve it.
Right.
There shouldn't be any taxes on that or anything, you know.
Right.
They made their money.
Right.
And they need it.
Right. Amen.
That's what people don't understand. They need that money. I mean, have you ever even thought about what you would do with $1 billion? You ever thought about that?
Say that again?
You ever thought about what
I would do with $1 billion?
If you had $1 billion?
I think about that all the time.
And what would you do with it?
You want to know what I would do? The same damn thing I'm doing now.
Watch NASCAR?
Just without stress. Yep. drink Bud Light or Budweiser and enjoy my life. I'd probably watch it in a different state every Sunday.
That's what everybody. That's what every other billionaire does. They do literally nothing with their money.
You know, but I would enjoy it.
What beer is it that you would drink?
Doing it. A Budweiser.
Okay, I thought so.
I would be drinking a Budweiser.
I have not kept up with it, but
Corona, depending on the Sunday and what the tropics were that I was in.
Ah, jeez. I like you. You're a good kid.
Well, thank you, sir. Well, thank you, sir. I'm actually getting up there in age. I'll be 43 this year, so I'm not. I wouldn't say kid anymore, but
no way.
That's it. Yes, sir.
Wow.
October 4th.
Wow. You married?
I am divorced, sir.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes. No, you're okay. That's okay. I'm not sorry to hear that. I was married for 10 years, and I've been divorced for 3, so it's a good thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we hate him. Yeah.
But okay, so getting back to this business, for the $100
Why were you calling
deposit,
me again? I can't. Something about the car.
Yeah. For your 2017 Ford F-150, sir. It's time to put that coverage back on it with the
right.
with the
Ford. Okay, so during COVID, Ford chose me along with a certain select group of other American individuals to upgrade us to the Gold plan. Correct? And,
yes, sir.
And that's why you're calling.
Become a Gold member.
And you're calling me.
Yes, sir.
Directly from Ford to give me this deal, and it was going to be 100 bumper to bumper, or 100
yep,
5-year,
to be
100 3-year 75.
Yep. 5 years, 100,000 miles. Okay. You're pre-approved to be as low as the $100 per month. What's going to happen is you have that $100 refundable deposit. I'm going to get you over to the mailing department, who's going to get you. They're going to solidify your payment. They're going to get you all the way down to right around that $100 mark, and they're going to get you out your paperwork so that you can initial. You're on a cell phone right now, right? The 380 number, 3333.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll get a text message confirmation where they'll walk you through, so you'll see your documentation and be able to sign that. And then moving forward, you have your 30-day review. If you do keep the policy, you'll be right around that $100 mark. You have the $100 refundable deposit today. I just input that into the system and get you over to the mailing department. Okay, Mr. Lewis?
Okay.
So what kind of card did you want to put that $100 on? A Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Discover?
And it's $100 it's just going to be $100 a month. That's it.
Yep, you're right around $100. I've seen it go a little below $100. I've seen it go maybe $111, the highest, but you'll be right around that $100 mark.
Okay. Is there any way I can find out the exact price?
Yes, I'm gonna be getting you over to do that right now.
God forbid, I just want to make sure.
Yes, sir. So Mr. Denver, what's happening is I have to put, okay, so you have the $100 refundable deposit. I have to input that into the system. I then get you over to the mailing department and finance department. They're going to tell you exactly what your payments are going to be moving forward.
Okay.
So you have another maybe 20 minutes on the line after me. I just got to I got to put this information in there and get you over to them. And then they're going to tell you exactly how much it's going to be.
Okay, so
okay,
I have to pay $100, and then I get to hear about how much else I have to pay.
No, sir, you have to put your card on file because it's a $100 refundable deposit. I'm going to get you over so they can get you your paperwork to tell you exactly how much you're going to be paying. You have 30 days to review it. You're not saying yes or no you want the policy tonight. You have 30 days to review it. So they're going to let you know after the 30 days, this is what your payments are going to be. Whether it be $98, whether it be $99, whether it be $105, it's going to be right around the $100 mark.
Okay.
But that's over my pay grade. I don't get to do that. They do that.
It's over. Well, they should be paying you more.
Okay.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I do okay. I do okay. But
how much are they paying you?
That's their job to do all that because, what's that?
How much are they paying you?
I make enough to live.
So minimum wage.
I'm not allowed to discuss that. I'm not allowed to discuss that on the phone. I don't make commission though. We'll put it that way. I don't get paid whether you purchase the policy or you don't purchase the policy. I get paid a salary. So my job is just to make sure that our customers, number one, know exactly what it is that they're getting. Number two, are happy with what they're getting. And then I'm going to be your account manager. So any questions, problems that you have, Mr. Lewis, you're going to be contacting me directly. Okay.
Okay. God forbid.
So me and you are going to talk many times. We'll be good friends.
No, I
you don't
like
have to worry about that.
And they treat you well. I assume Ford gives you pretty good benefits then.
Yes, sir. So
is it similar to?
And
so
then
I
said, you're going to be.
I had a cousin. Or maybe it was my cousin's father. I can't remember, my uncle. I don't know. I had a family member who works for Ford on the one of those assembly lines. And they took real good care of him. Great benefits package. They give you the same. Ford gives you the same hookup working for them. Like when you retire, you're gonna get.
Well, yeah. I mean, technically, it's we're
because I know
different.
They gave him like a gold watch, I think, too.
Oh yeah, well we get that for certain things that we hit, certain plateaus that we hit.
Oh, okay. So not a commission, but just a gold watch.
Okay.
Get Ford stock options working
we don't get paid. We don't. Yeah, we don't. So how long have I been here? I've been here 6 years now.
Do they give you?
I've been here 6 years now.
They give you good stock options
I'm almost like 150 truck that I'm going to be getting.
Oh, okay.
I want the Raptor. I want the Raptor.
Who asked?
So you know what, Mr. Lewis? Actually, once I get you with your new warranty, I think I might get that Raptor.
Because of the commission. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
All right. So let's go ahead. Let's for the $100. Did you want to put it on a Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Discover?
Right. 1 second.
Yes, sir.
Man, it's good talk. It's been good talking with you. Jeez.
It's been too good talking to you too. I've been dealing with a bunch of what do we call them in America? A-holes today. So it's actually nice to have a friendly person that's on the line, because what happens is you have all these aftermarket companies, Mr. Lewis, that are hounding and hounding the owners. So it's hard.
Oh, but it's got to be refreshing, being able to call up and say, no, I work on behalf of Ford Motor Company, and they chose you directly to get this deal. That's got to be such a refreshing.
It's still hard.
Yeah. Can I actually hear you say that?
It's still hard. What? Did you hear me say what?
The thing about Ford?
What about it?
That you are calling directly from Ford, and that they chose me to upgrade me to the gold plan, and that's why I'm getting this warranty? Or can I hear you?
Okay. This is the way that it works, Mr. Denver. We're the main processing center for your Ford. Okay. So what happens is,
let me remind you really quick. Let me remind you.
Yeah.
The tongue is the strongest muscle in your body. You can't take back the words you speak.
I know. Especially that I'm on a recorded line. We're the main processing center for your Ford. So like health insurance, like say you need a foot doctor, okay? You go to the back of your health insurance card, there's going to be 3 different foot doctors you can go see, right?
Probably like 100.
Are you with me? Okay, so, with the cars, it's not. So for Ford, we're Drive Smart. We're the main provider for Ford claims. So what happens is when your Ford vehicle breaks,
hold on a
where
second.
the
You
main
said,
processing
hold on. You said Ford about 17 times in that sentence. So you...
Yes. Where
Okay.
the main, yes, sir, because I have to stress to you, like I did in the beginning, where the main processing center for your Ford. Ford cannot cover their own vehicles. It's a conflict of interest.
So, God forbid. I just want to get this straight, God forbid. Ford Motor Company, they chose me specifically and upgraded me.
Yes, sir. You're a gold member. Yes,
Ford
sir. Yes. Okay.
Motor
Sir,
Company
sir, it's
paid.
not like, okay, hold on. Sir,
they chose
Mr.
me to
Lewis,
upgrade me to the gold member plan
Mr. Lewis.
because they believe
no,
I'm
you didn't win a lottery, Mr.
Because
Lewis.
I said that before. I asked you
yes,
before,
sir, and
and
I've
you
said
said
to you
yes.
3 times, Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, yes, you have been upgraded to a gold member status because this is your third Ford, fourth Ford. You've had Ford your whole lifetime. You are a gold member status.
And Ford Motor Company specifically upgraded me to that.
No, sir. Yeah, I mean, no, Ford didn't go into a hat and say, "Oh, Mr. Lewis, this is your prize. You're a gold member status." So just like
right,
saying,
they chose me. Because they chose me, not a lottery. They chose me because I'm an American. That's what you said before.
No, they didn't chose you. Yes, sir. Since COVID, anybody that's owned 2, 3, 4 Fords have become gold member status.
Oh.
You have now been upgraded to gold member status.
You're saying this is like a participation trophy. I don't believe in those.
A participation trophy? Hold on, Mr. Lewis.
You're
this
saying
is not a participation trophy.
I thought I was the chosen one.
Hold on, Mr. Lewis.
You're saying anybody who has multiple Ford trucks gets to be in the gold program? That's it? What kind of joke is that? I thought they chose me. That's what you said before.
Mr. Lewis.
Hello?
Mr. Lewis?
Yes, hello?
Hello? Hey, how are you, Mr. Lewis? This is Arlene, your account manager. You were transferred over to me so I can get the card information and get you over for those emails.
What happened to the other guy, Campbell?
Mr. Campbell transferred you over. I guess you want an email and we need to do the card. We're going to enroll the truck back into the warranty as a gold member.
Yeah, I was trying to find out, was it Ford that upgraded me to the gold membership or NASCAR? I didn't understand.
Yes. No, yes. So
okay.
Yes, Ford. Okay, so we did this with COVID, Mr. Lewis. So if it's your first Ford, if you're in the military, you're over 65, 2 or more Fords, which this is your case, you've always owned the Ford, we're doing things nice because, during COVID, what happened was people weren't buying cars. They weren't working. They couldn't get their cars fixed.
Yeah, because we shut down the country, God forbid.
I know. It was, and it's going to happen again.
Imagine caring about
people. It's going to be worse this time. What happened, honey?
Huh? No, I did. You're preaching to the choir, is what I'm saying. Go ahead.
I didn't. So, so that's what we did. We looked and we did some. We're trying to get, because we need you to buy Fords. So we have a place, things to fix. People can fix their cars, buy warranties again. So this is what we did. We upgraded. People that did that got free maintenance.
So the big brains at Ford Motor Company said, we want to treat our loyal customers.
Yeah.
We want to treat them right.
Right.
So you're calling.
We want to treat them right.
You're calling on behalf of Ford to give me this
some work.
Warranty. Okay. I got it. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to buy it then.
I didn't hear what you went in and out.
Oh, yeah, you just started cutting in and out, too. What was that?
Yeah, I know. They're working on the roof. So, I don't know. It's annoying today.
You have the extended warranty on that?
No, no, no.
Oh, yeah,
It
you really
sounds
should
like
get
a
that.
cable.
You really should get the bumper to bumper on those things, the shingle to shingle, because those can go real bad, for sure.
The
God
shingle
forbid.
to shingle.
God forbid.
Right. Write my name down, Mr. Denver.
Okay.
Arlene.
Arlene. What that's?
Arlene.
Okay.
And my last name is Caruli.
How's that spelled? Okay.
$100. Are we using a Visa or a MasterCard?
I'm just waiting for him to. Campo was going to send me the agreement so I could take a look at what I'm getting myself into. The fine print.
Yes, but I have to put the card information. You're transferred. They're going to go over payments with you. Nothing's processed till you have an okay.
I have to pay. Okay, I got to pay before I.
No.
Before I see.
You don't have to pay. You
you
have to
just
put
need
the
card.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. It's 45.
We don't
70.
pay. This is. Okay. Well, hold on. You're so fast. You want a job? Here. All right. So the card number is
what?
4570. Go ahead.
7900.
Okay.
0601.
Okay.
8814.
Okay, and then I'm going to read it back to you, Mr. Denver.
Yep.
4570
No.
7900.
You got it wrong. It's just 4570, not 454570.
Yeah, that's what I. Okay, I missed. I'm sorry. 4570 7900.
Can you start over, please?
Yes. 4570 7900 0601 8814.
Yes.
What is your expiration date, Mr. Lewis?
It
All right. And now, do you have the plate number?
Oh, I don't have it memorized, but I can get that.
They want me to put everything on the bottom. Okay, honey. Give me the plate number.
Like I said,
or your VIN, so I can.
I don't have it memorized, but can you?
What did you type in here? Delete what you typed in there.
Okay, and then is there any way you can get like your VIN number or the plate number, so I can put this in, so all the information is in the email that you're going to receive?
Can you put that part in later? Because I know I got to get Campbell the mileage too, so I have to go out to the car later.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we can fill that part in later. It's probably in my gold file. It's probably in the gold membership file.
I know, but I have to confirm it with you, sweetheart, so I'll hold for you.
Oh, okay. No, it's fine. I'm looking at my email and I haven't gotten anything yet. Oh wait, no, this says.
All right, hold on, honey. Yeah, it's gonna. Hold on.
Moon crash site found. NASA spots. What? Oh no. Am I gonna get a free Ford bumper sticker or anything, like a jacket or hat or pin for the membership, or no? Just wondering.
I'm trying to figure out obviously my information was sold to them somehow because they have the best goats and 60652, which is what I say like all the time. I'm trying to figure out like, do they said something about Drive Smart, which looks like it is some kind of company, but I have no clue
Yes, hi, this is Paul Miller. I'm the supervisor, and how are you today?
They might not even actually work for them.
I'm okay. How are you, Paul?
There you are. I'm blessed. Thank you for asking. We do appreciate your patience.
Blessed beyond belief.
Okay.
Huh? Blessed.
Good. Okay. All right. So the only last thing we need from you, this way I could get you over to the mailing department, okay, is either the license plate or the VIN number to the vehicle.
Okay.
Take your time.
You can't send me.
I could actually send you a text message directly from our 1-800 customer service phone number.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So this is your cell phone.
Yeah. Okay. I'm looking for.
Okay. So other than this, how's your day going?
I'm blessed. Just like you.
I'm blessed as well.
I'm
yes,
blessed.
sir. That is absolutely correct.
One thing that I truly
to be alive and on this earth
is that
I wholeheartedly agree with you.
People don't realize how blessed they are.
No, that is true. People don't realize that, including myself sometimes, and it's good just to have that gentle reminder, you know. Okay.
Is this
so just bear with
Mr.
me
Campbell?
one moment.
Your voice changed.
No, this is Paul Miller. I'm his boss. Yeah, exactly. So just give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, people don't realize when God built America, some people don't understand. Oh, there's Campbell back there.
Exactly. And, that's what it's all about ultimately. It's just positivity. And here, I just spelled the word wrong. There we go.
Sounds pretty positive back there.
Yeah, sorry about the noise. I think my buddy's going to close the door there. Okay, so just bear with me one moment. Okay. All right, did you receive the text message?
Let me see. Not yet, but I'll
take your time.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you some recovery.
Did you receive the text?
Well, sometimes it takes a minute. So, do you want to just tell me?
Take your time.
Okay, I would say you could also, if you want to just tell me.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, we just need the VIN or the plate. This way I could get you over to mailing, and I'm going to give you your confirmation number
saying,
as
you
well.
said something about you were texting me something. Do you want to just tell me whatever it is you're texting?
It's from our 1-800 number.
Oh, what's the 1-800 number? Okay. And let me see if I don't know if I got a lot of text, so let me look. When did you text me? Because I don't see anything. To the 38333? 38380? Yeah, I don't see anything coming in from you. But that's okay. Yeah.
Or the VIN number, just to make everybody's life easier. This way we
No,
could get you over the mailing.
I'm all about making
and get
everyone's
this-
life easier. That's for
No,
sure.
I know. Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Give me 1 second, because my wife's got the
Take your time.
Got the truck right now.
Take your time. No problem. Okay.
Let me see if I can text her. She might.
Take it, and
I
then
don't
one
know.
of them will get on the phone.
Oh, okay. Your phone's making a god awful sound. Holy hell! Excuse my French. Are you still there? Hello? God forbid.
Oh, what happened now?
Hello?
Oh, check.
Yeah, are you there? Hello? You're cutting in and out. Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just
can
need
hear
the
you now.
plate or the VIN.
Okay, sure. Yeah. I completely forgot. This one's got the one of those custom plates. It's G.
G
O.
O
N.
N like Nancy.
Yep. 3.
3
F. 1.
S like Sam.
S. H. Like gone fishing.
Okay, so it's gone and then 3.
No, gone. Like I'm going fishing.
Okay, so all right, so GON.
Yeah.
And then F. And then what's after F?
1.
Okay.
S. H.
Yeah.
And every one of my calls is recorded. I have to follow protocol. So if
What's after that?
we are helping someone out of a
That's it.
situation to another that's thinking
Okay.
otherwise I get in trouble. So I know for a fact that I said to you, call first step. Just be on the phone.
All right, let me run that. And that's registered in Illinois?
Yep.
All right, let me run that here.
You gotta tell Campbell that, maybe get him back on the line with me. He sounds stressed out. We were having a good conversation about America and NASCAR. God.
Oh, yeah, he's a good guy.
He sounds...
All right, give me one more. Yeah, he is a little stressed. One moment here. One moment here. Give me one moment here.
What is going on back there?
Alrighty, let's see.
Did he say I'm not in recovery?
That plate. All right. Do you have the VIN number there?
I don't. Like I said, I don't have it with me right now. Are you able to? I know Campbell said you guys were going to send me some paperwork to look at. That's kind of what I'm waiting for.
I just gotta make sure that we get the VIN here.
Well, I definitely can get it to you. I can definitely get it to you.
Yeah. Well, do you have the VIN there?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, I told Campbell I could get the. What's the problem?
Give me one moment here.
I guess
I think I just got to put a 0 instead of the actual O. I think that'll make a difference.
Okay.
So I still don't know much about all that's happening, but if they're looking this up somewhere, like it might not show up. But I could just say like, oh, I registered it like last week, or I don't know.
Hold on a second. Hello? Hello? Well, are you still? I guess I'm getting a little confused here. My left cheek is starting to get numb from sitting here so long.
Okay, yeah.
Can you transfer me back to Campbell? Yeah, I think he kind of knew what was going on. He seemed a little more competent about the way to get things going. God forbid.
No, I know. I understand that. So no, I understand, and I'm just trying to get your plate, and then you'll be all set. You said it was G. Then O.
Tell you what. Send me the email with the information, and then when my wife pulls back in at the house, I can give you the mileage and the VIN and all that.
Yeah, we're going to do that. I just have to verify the plate number.
It's a vanity plate.
I can't.
Gone fishing.
I know it's a VIN. Okay. It's gone fish. Okay.
God forbid.
One moment here. Oh, it's okay. I'm just trying to get it. I want to make sure everything is perfect for you. Sorry. I apologize if, I'm not going as fast as you're like. I'm just doing my best. I promise you I'll get everything figured out one way or another.
They won't send me the paperwork too. And I don't know if it's because they're like some third party of a third party. Like not only are they not Ford, but they're not also whatever warranty company they said they were. And they're trying to now sign me up for this warranty. And in order to do that, they need certain amounts of information or something. And they can't because I haven't given them the right information. You know what I mean? Like it could, yeah, they mentioned Drive Smart, but you have to be careful because we have no clue. They called me. I have no idea who they are. It could be anyone. They could just be saying Drive Smart. It looks like Drive Smart is a pretty scummy aftermarket thing anyway. But I can't just... And he said he was going to text me from their official 1-800 number, and I don't have any texts. So it's very similar to how scammers claim to be Microsoft, right? Like they can say whoever they want. That's just why I keep pushing for like, okay, send me the paperwork because I want to see who is it that I'm like actually
All right, sir.
signing paperwork with?
We'll get your confirmation number for your payment, and then we'll go from there, okay?
For my pay? Oh, didn't they say that I didn't have to pay? They were just putting it on file?
You there, sir?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Maybe they're trying to collect insurance claims? I don't know. I have heard of that, but I have no idea. I like I said, they called me. I don't know who they are. I don't know what they're doing. Someone sold them my information. And that's why I'm still on the phone trying to figure out what this guy's doing. It sounded like he said he's going to charge the card too. Also, I saw lots of people saying that you can generate VIN numbers. I just genuinely don't know how anything works in this
All
world.
right, sir, and all we're going to do today is the refundable $100. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to get your deposit processed, and I'm going to give you the
I thought you guys were going to
phone number to contact us.
Okay, what's the phone number?
Yes, we're going to do that, but okay. Well, one moment. I'm going to get your payment processed here. And then what I'm going to do is we'll send you the text message and everything once you call back with the VIN number when your wife gets home. Okay? I don't want to stress you out. You're a valued policyholder of ours, and I want to make sure
they're going to like forward me. They might have me call some other, maybe like actual company.
Your day at all. Okay.
That seems weird. Like, oh, we're going to charge you $100.
Maybe it is a special thing when they have the specialty plates. I actually personally like it. I love that they're going fishing. It's pretty cool. All right. And that was 2029.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, what kind of fishing you like doing?
Any kind of fish, but for me, catfish mostly.
Really? Oh, my dad, when he was still living, he lived in Georgia, and he had a nice catfish pond, and we would literally just go out there, throw some feed. It was like shooting fish in a barrel. It was great. Good eating too, man. Good eating.
You know, they talk about a forbidden fruit in the Bible, and I think catfish was that fruit. That's all I'm saying.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
It's so good.
If I can't name a better fruit.
Nah, it's very good. Let's see. That's in Chicago. Illinois. All right. Ford F-150.
Yeah, like it's like he's filling out all this information for the first time now. Right? When he said Ford F-150, like he's like this stuff isn't on file, you know? So I don't know if he's signing up for yeah, there's so much that we don't know. Anyway, I started to say, a bunch of people told me about generating VINs. I just don't understand, and I always try to be really careful about this stuff. I don't want to have it connect to anybody. Some of you have even sent me your license plates, but I don't know how this world works. And I'm always really careful about using that type of stuff because I would never want it to connect to you.
We got Denver Lewis. This is the best number to reach you at. All we're doing today is the refundable deposit of the $99. You're going to have 30 days. The phone number you're going to call me on when your wife gets home, when you can give me the VIN,
Yeah.
And then we'll send you that text message with your paperwork to sign.
Okay. Okay.
Insurance, you'll be able to find the VIN number there. You want to check
Campbell
that while I'm
said
getting your
you just
confirmation
needed
number.
my license. You guys were going to send me
Yeah,
over
but for some reason, and listen, that's usually
true. You know,
Now,
God forbid, there's something in the paperwork. You know, I'd like to look it over. That's all.
And that's what
Campbell said he wasn't sure exactly
thing.
how much the price is going to be. So can I was just hoping to see the paperwork and the price, and then
and that's
you know, actually, on sec, can I just talk to Campbell? You don't mind?
All right, give me one. Give me one moment.
Get him on the horn. God forbid.
One moment here. I'll get them for you.
This is well, we'll talk about this more in a minute. I'm just trying to think about, like, I really want that paperwork, but I don't know if I can get it. It sounds like they are gonna, the hunch that I have is they don't have any paperwork. They're signing me up for something. And so once they sign me up, then they're gonna get some paperwork. Right? Like, he can't give me anything because he doesn't have, he's gonna, maybe it is that whatever company they mentioned, the I wrote it down but I already forgot. Drive Smart. Maybe again, they could be a third party, they could be a fourth party. They could be which is, I mean, that manager who took the phone from Campbell when he was starting to lose it, she just straight up said she was with Ford. You know? The other guy, when I called him out and really put him on the spot and was like, no, I want to hear you just straight up say that you work for Ford, because you've said it nonchalantly like 100 times and you've never corrected me. And then he was losing it.
Mr. Lewis.
Check.
It's Jeffrey.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Lewis? Yes, Mr. Lewis, it's Mr. Campbell. It's Jeff.
Yeah,
what's going on? My
hey.
other workers are incompetent. My other workers don't know what they're doing, huh?
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing. These guys.
I know. I keep trying to raise. I keep telling them, but they don't give it to me, so I have to deal with it. I do apologize for it.
I've been talking so long, and they're not doing anything.
I know you have.
You know, I'm starting to really wonder about all this. They're giving me, second thoughts. You're fired. You know, tell them they're fired.
I
bet they're Democrats, aren't they?
Every day I fire them, but here's the thing: I'm the low man on the totem pole, so they just laugh at me.
Oh, yeah, well, it happens.
You know what I mean? But let me see here. This is the problem. So number one. This is what's going on.
Yeah. So your manager, Arlene from Ford, she said, I just had to give you the license plate, and then you guys would send me the paperwork. She said I had to give her a credit card, and they weren't going to charge it. They were just going to put it on file. And then she told me that I needed the license plate. And then she transferred me to her boss, who said that they were going to charge me, and they need the VIN number. So I'm just trying to find out straight from the source.
Yes.
What do I need to do?
Okay. So straight from the source. Yes. You are going to be charged.
By the way,
are
you in recovery?
Today. Am I in the recovery, or in recovery for what?
I don't know. I heard you yelling earlier about being in recovery. God forbid.
No. We have a I had another call come in from one of my customers who was with another company that came back to the main processing department.
Yeah.
They were with a company called Car Shield. And one of my agents from recovery had explained to her what she has to do so we can get her money back. I explained the same thing to her, but she didn't want to listen.
You sounded angry.
So
I thought maybe it's because I thought you were in some kind of recovery because of anger management.
No. I was angry because she's pissed at us, but we told her how to do what she was supposed to do, and she didn't want to do what she was supposed to have to do. The other company took more money out from her. But pretty much, listen, I was raised by my grandfather who taught me that as a man, I have two things in this world. I have two things in this world. I have my word as a man, and I have a handshake. You're not here to shake my hand, so I have to stand by my word.
Absolutely.
And pretty much what was happening is she was trying to say, oh, you didn't tell me that, and I 100% told you that to do that. So she's in recovery, and they pulled the recording of the call where she heard exactly what I said to her, and she did do it.
Amen, brother. Amen. That's why I knew when I first talked to you, I knew I could trust you. Especially working on behalf of Ford directly. It's like that just adds bonus points. And
I appreciate that.
So, how do we make this happen? Can you email me the paperwork so we can just? So this is what has to happen. Can you email me the paperwork just so I can get this going? I mean, let's be honest. We don't have all day.
Yes, but I have to put. Okay.
Or I'm going to be in recovery.
So. Okay. So two things have to happen. One, I need the plate number so I can set up the free towing. I cannot get the paperwork out to you till I have the proper plate number with the VIN ID matching. So I'm showing the VIN. If you have your insurance, did you get your insurance bill?
So you can't. You said the free towing part. If you take the free towing off for now, can you give me the rest of the paperwork?
I still have to put I can't. I get in trouble for insurance fraud. I have to have all of those things properly in the paperwork. No, that's why we have to have those things in there.
Yeah, we don't. We wouldn't want to commit fraud. I know you wouldn't want to.
No, sir. I'm too pretty. I'm too pretty for jail. I wouldn't do well.
I'm just trying to think.
I mean, do you not have the vehicle at the house?
You made
Is the vehicle not there?
No, the vehicle's not here. The vehicle's not here.
Okay. So that you should have your insurance bill. We'll have the VIN number on the top of the insurance bill.
You can't send me the paperwork without not the final paperwork, not the paperwork we're going to sign, just so I can look over it.
We don't send out just any. Okay, Mr. Campbell. I mean, Mr. Lewis. We don't just send out. I can't just send you out the claim without it. Your insurance company can't even do that. It's
I'm not trying
fraud.
to make a claim. I don't want to make a claim. I just want to look
Mr.
at the
Lewis,
paperwork.
You're not listening to me, Mr. Lewis. I understand you want to just look at the paperwork, sir. I'm trying to do that to you, but I can't just send you out paperwork.
God forbid, let me tell you. One time I was signing up for an internet deal with Concast, as I call them, because they're a bunch of con artists over there. And they told me that I was going to get 8 gigabytes, they said. I swear to God, they said giga. And I thought, dog, that's what giga chads. And so I signed up for it. And sure enough, I was not getting gigabytes. I was getting mighty bytes.
Okay, let me explain this to you, Mr. Lewis.
And so I looked at that paperwork.
I am not.
And in the paperwork, it didn't say giga chads. It said mighties. And so I want to make sure that the paperwork says 5-year, 100,000. NASCAR tickets, gold plan, all that.
Okay, so let me explain this to you, Mr. Lewis. Okay? It is illegal for me to send you any kind of paperwork without the proper identification of the vehicle on there. Just like car insurance. If you were to call Allstate, hear me out, please, let me finish. If you were to call Allstate cannot just send you an email of your claim, of the policy. It is illegal to do.
I don't know, because I get a lot of those emails. I get these guys emailing me all the time. These third-party guys, you know, they're making up stuff about I got to get windshield wiper.
And those
I got to get windshield wiper warranties, and they're emailing me all the time. You know, the Publishers Clearinghouse. I won that.
Okay,
you know,
Mr. Lewis,
and they emailed
Mr.
me.
Lewis, Mr. Lewis.
I swear, you know what? Come to think of it, if I pull up my email, I'm pretty sure I bet I got a quote right now from Geico or one of those
Mr.
other.
Lewis.
Mr.
Lewis, that is not a quote for you. That is just a way. It's a ploy to get you to call into them.
Well, I don't want a quote.
Car Shield, Endurance, car checks.
Give me the fine print. I just want to see the fine print. You know. That's
Mr. Lewis, do you want this policy?
Yes.
You gave your credit card over 45 minutes ago. I'm still on the line with you.
Thank you.
If I was anybody who was trying to deceive you.
That you're a trustworthy American.
So listen,
businessman.
Well, thank you. That's what I'm just trying to say to you. This process will go so much quicker.
How long does it normally take?
Put the 10 minutes.
Wow.
We've been on the phone for almost 2 hours. To be honest with you. We've been on the phone for 6,218 minutes.
6,000?
6,228 seconds. I'm sorry, 6,229 seconds.
On God? Is it a good number? Are those good numbers or bad numbers? I don't know.
Is it a good number? It's probably one of my longest phone calls that I've been on since we've been here. And you probably have another 20 minutes to go because that paperwork
at least
may go over. That's why I'm trying to say to you, Mr. Lewis, Mr. Lewis, it's been a pleasure speaking with you too, but that's why I'm saying just grab that VIN number so I can get you over and get you off the phone. That way I can get you over.
It's fine. We'll get you that commission, Mr. Campbell. I'm worth it. Don't you know it?
I don't get commission. Mr. Lewis, I don't get commission. Mr. Commission, I don't get commission. Mr. Lewis, I don't get commission. I make $19 an hour. Mr. Commission. Mr. Lewis, I don't make commission. I get paid $19 an hour.
Isn't it?
Yeah, minimum wage here in New Jersey is about $14.
And they pay you $8?
I get paid $19 an hour.
Oh, I missed that. I remember my first job down at the dock, they'd have me melt down lead bricks to make sinkers for the guys that were going out fishing. I would melt down a whole pallet of lead bricks. And you know how much they'd pay me? They'd pay me a quarter.
How many years ago was it?
A quarter.
I was going to say about 25 cents to 50 cents.
Talk about Mr. Commission. Then my next job, the big money here was I was down at the bowling alley, and they'd have me rack the pins.
Mm-hmm.
If I could set.
Did you have to polish the pins too?
If I could set all the pins in there, quick enough. Oh boy, I could make enough to. Oh, jeez, those were the days. That was big money.
That was big money then? Or racking the pins were big money?
Big money. Yeah, they'd let me. So you're sending off this not the policy, not the quote, but just the info.
I'm going to be sending you a DocuSign, sir, which is going to have all the information in there that you're getting your 5 years or 100,000 miles, that you're getting your free maintenance, which is your oil changes, brake pads, battery, tire rotations, wiper blades, that you have 30 days to review the policy, and then they're going to let you know exactly what the payments would be moving forward after the 30 days if you keep the policy. Again, remember, your $100 would be refunded to you at the end of the 30 days if you don't want the policy, but you do have that $100 refundable deposit that would be charged today.
Right. No, I understand that. It's just I'm looking for the paperwork.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get you the paperwork. I've been trying to get you the paperwork.
Oh, is it
but
hard?
I have to put the VIN number in.
Is this a training call? I didn't realize this was a training call. I thought you've been doing this for a while.
No, it's not a training call, Mr. Lewis. This is not a training call, but I have to put the VIN number in, and you're not giving us the VIN number to your vehicle.
Okay, well,
so my wife
should be home any minute. She was at the grocery store. Then I can look at it.
But what I'm saying to you is, you don't know where the bills are?
What bills?
You can grab your insurance bill. Okay, so when your insurance company sends you a bill every month, on the top of that insurance bill is the VIN number.
Okay.
Just grab that piece of paper, give me the VIN number, and I can get you your documentation. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
but this is not a training call.
Let me look.
Because your license plate's not coming up. You have gone fish, but it's not. The license plate's not. When I put the license plate in, it's not showing up with the VIN number.
Where are you putting it in? Where are you putting it in?
Into our system.
Oh, that's the problem. You gotta go back to old-fashioned pen and paper, baby.
Why is it a historic? Okay, no. So what's the license plate number? What's the license plate?
It's gone. It's gone fish, but it's a vanity plate. I don't know if it's in any system or not. I don't know.
It's a vanity plate.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you spell? Is it G, the number 0, the letter N, E, F I S H?
3.
GON 3.
Yes.
All right, hold on. On FISH.
F1. Yes, I told you that other guy was incompetent.
F1.
I've told him this thing.
Yes, he is.
A dozen times.
I got you. Bear with me.
You know,
Hold
I
on.
bet he doesn't.
We're gonna see this.
I bet he didn't vote for Trump, did he? Thanks, Obama.
I think he goes for boys. I think he goes for one. Oh my God, I can't. And it is a Chicago. It is an Illinois plate, correct?
I can't.
It's an Illinois plate. G. So now, is it G0 or GO?
0.
Okay, G0. N.
You said you were 43 years old, divorced. Are you thinking about?
I am.
You thinking about getting married again, or I have to introduce you to my granddaughter?
No, one and done. Yeah. How old's your granddaughter?
Never mind. I don't want to pressure you.
It depends on how old your granddaughter is.
Yeah.
It depends on how old your granddaughter is.
Well, she's a little, maybe too young. She's 39, so I think right around the 40.
That's not too young. Why is that too young?
I'm just saying. You're 40.
That's not too young.
It's okay. Well, I don't want to. It's just, you got to get a good guy like you, hard worker, American made.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Okay. So I need the VIN number because it is a vintage plate. So it's not in the system that we look up. So it would have to. I do need to put the VIN number down.
Well, let me. Oh, you know what? I understand. I'm sorry. You tripped me up. It's GON3FSH.
I tripped you up. Okay, it's G.
What's his face tripped me up? Because he was saying, I was telling him gone fish, and then he asked me how to spell fish, and I said God, what a disaster.
Okay, let's start again. It's GON3. F1.
No.
SH.
No.
Go ahead. Are you with me?
G0 N3
Mm-hmm.
FSH.
FSH. Okay, so there's no 1 in there. So G0 N3 FS. Absolutely, you can ask me anything you want.
You go to school or military, or what did you do after school?
I went to college.
Where'd you go?
San Diego State.
San Diego State. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking, about my granddaughter. Anyway.
Yeah, it's okay because it's a vintage plate, sir. It's not coming up in the system. I have to put the VIN number in. It's the only thing I can do.
Okay. Is there any way to send me like half the paperwork without the quote?
Sir, it's not a quote. Everything comes. It's a DocuSign.
You said that you couldn't send me a quote without the VIN because it would be illegal, and
sir,
I'm saying I don't want a quote.
Okay, Mr.
I don't want
Lewis,
a quote because I don't want you to do anything illegal.
Mr. Lewis.
You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Lewis. All the documents. Okay. Every piece of documentation that we send to you, we have to be by the book. We don't just email out documentation. Anybody and their mother can make an email and send something.
Okay.
Everything we do, comes from a company that we're backed by, which is called.
You know my mother?
I'm not talking about anybody's mother. I'm just saying.
How in God's name do you know my mother?
I don't know your mother, Mr. Lewis. I'm saying everybody and God's mother can send an email without any documentation.
Mother?
We don't.
Who's God's mother, son? What kind of backwards talker? What is this? I'm just asking for the paperwork because I want my name. I want this. I've been talking to you for what?
Okay, so Mr. Lewis,
I've been talking to you for what? Half an hour?
I need your
half an hour at this point I've been talking to you. You promised me half an hour ago that the Ford Motor Company chose me to be a gold member. They handpicked me from a premium crop of drivers. And I want to take advantage of that warranty.
Okay, so then Mr. Lewis, cut the BS. Go get your insurance paper and grab the VIN number off of the insurance paper so I can get you
I don't pay
documentation.
the bills. My wife pays the bills. I don't do the insurance.
Okay, so then, but
you know what? Why can't you just give me the paperwork?
Hold on, sir.
Honey, what is going on?
Oh, Campbell, my wife's home. Campbell?
I was just about to do the joke. I was trying to build it up and then do the big reveal from someone in chat who said you should have your wife come home, but I feel like he's never gonna come back. Like he's never gonna come back. It was almost perfect. Because someone, let me see, I wrote it down. You said, this. At the end, you should remember that you sold the Ford and own a Prius. Yeah, so I wanted to, my wife comes home, walks in, and I'm like, I just need the VIN number for the Ford. And she's like, honey, we don't have a Ford. It would have been so good. Oh.
All right, Mr. Lewis?
Yeah, I'm here. About time.
Yeah. Okay, so there's nothing that I can do for you, Mr. Lewis, unless you provide your VIN number for the vehicle.
Yeah, no, I'm back.
There is absolutely nothing I can do.
My wife just got back. Give her a minute. She just came in.
Your wife just got back?
She just got back.
Great.
I was telling you.
So then I would need you to...
I was telling you she got back, but you put me on a hold
Because Mr. Lewis, you keep going off on different things. I cannot send you any paperwork without the VIN number, without the VIN vehicle identification number on there. I tried to do it through your license plate, so you have a vintage license plate.
She's getting it right now. Gosh, it's like one of those.
As soon as you get it, I can get you your paperwork.
I thought you were a Republican. But now you're acting like a liberal.
I am a Republican, sir.
You're acting like a
I'm not
Democrat.
acting like a liberal, sir. I'm trying to do my job, and I've been on the phone with you for 2.5 hours trying to help you, sir. But then you keep going off on tangents about other things.
I haven't gone off on a single tangent. You asked me to tell you. You asked me to tell you this.
Sir, you just flipped on me asking me how I know your mother and why I'm talking about your mother. I wasn't talking about your mother.
I swear you said something about my mom. No, it was God's mom. Sacrilegious
No, I
piece
didn't.
of garbage.
I said anybody. This is the problem, Mr. Lewis. I said anybody and God's mother can send an email to someone that means no and holds no reputation.
If everyone and God's mother can send me an email, send me the email, please. Just send me the email, and then we'd be done with it.
Mr. Lewis, I'm not giving you the policy, sir. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to disqualify the vehicle, sir.
Why are you yelling so much, sweetheart?
It's because this guy is hard to explain.
Hey, what did you need about the car?
The VIN, right? VIN, the VIN?
The VIN number,
okay,
yes.
Hold on.
Yeah, for the Ford, for the F-150.
We don't have a Ford, sweetheart.
What are you talking about?
We sold it. We have a Prius.
Oh my gosh.
I think I made him, Mr. Campbell.
Yeah, Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, I'm going to let you go. For 2 hours, you've been on the phone with me.
I might have a Prius. I think we sold the Ford.
Hold on 1 second, sir. Hold on one
Hold
second,
on.
sir.
Are you sure, sweetheart? Did we really?
Yeah, you said you were never voting for Trump again, and you were going to get a Prius.
I can't. No. Mr. Campbell? Can you, I hate to do this to you, but is there any way, I know it's
Mrs. Lewis?
I know it's a Ford.
Mrs. Lewis?
I know it's a Ford, deal, but can they cover my Prius, too?
Hi, Mr. Lewis. I thought your wife was on the phone.
Oh, you want to...
I can cover a Prius, yes.
Okay, you want to...
Yeah, I was told your wife was on here. How about I talk to the both of you?
Okay.
That's not a problem.
Okay, well, it's just Campbell, he's very... Sweetheart, can you come back in here, honey? You come back in? What was your name again? Arna?
My name is Arlene, yes, and Mr. Campbell has an emergency call right now.
Okay.
So,
is he going to call me back?
when he gets back on the floor, no, I'm going to handle the call, honey. Okay?
What kind of emergency?
Okay, so you don't...
You should call an ambulance.
I don't know what kind of emergency. Sir, I don't know what kind... Okay. Mr. Lewis, listen, do you want to put the VIN number on here and cover...
You can put the groceries away later. We got to get this figured out. Sorry, she just got back from us. Actually, I should go help. Give me 1 sec. I should help her put the ice cream away. I'll be
right back. Mr. Lewis, I'm going to say goodbye, okay?
If
you're interested in doing this...
I want coverage for the Prius.
So I'll cover the Prius.
Can Ford do that?
So when you go out to get groceries, yes, I can, because you're a gold member. If you didn't, then I couldn't, but yes, I can. So if you're going to go outside, I'll grab the plate
Ford
number.
Motor Company handpicked me to be a gold member, but they're okay covering my Prius, even though it's not a Ford. Is what you're saying. It's a gold perk.
That is correct, sir.
Okay. Hold on 1 sec. Is it 800 number? Should I just call you back in a few minutes, or can you wait a second?
Sure, yeah, call me back.
Is it okay if the car's electric?
I can wait a second. You want to call?
You cover electric vehicles?
It's okay if the car's... It's electric, yes. I'm fine with an electric vehicle. All cars today are mostly electric.
Okay.
But
and
this
can
one's
you send
all
the paperwork over so my wife and I can take a look at it?
when I have both VIN numbers, they have to go in. I transfer you over, and you'll get all the information on a DocuSign.
No, I don't have. What do you mean both VIN numbers? What does that mean?
You know what, Mr. Lewis? Could you call me back when the groceries are in the house? Okay.
What do you mean both VIN numbers? I thought there was only one.
Okay, for the Prius. Call me back with the Prius plate or VIN number. Okay.
Okay.
So get the groceries in the house and call me back.
When will Campbell be done with his emergency?
Mr. Campbell should be back in, I don't know, when he's off the phone with his family.
Oh,
she hung it right up. I heard him back there. Oh boy, this is a wild one. I'm not 100% sure. I don't really know exactly what's going on, because they really, I don't know who they are or who they work from or who they work for. I actually don't know if the 1-800 numbers they gave me, if I'll even be able to call them back. My current best guess, but I could be wrong, is that like I had said earlier, they are a third or fourth party. Like they get paid. Maybe they're some shady sales organization. Maybe it's a scam. Maybe it's a straight up scam. I don't know. It's possible that it could be just on the border of like really sketchy, shady. They straight up lied multiple times, which is why I was doing it. Is like, okay, are you Ford? Because they sure make it sound like they are. And then I would say stuff like, "Oh, it's good to know that the Ford Motor Company chose me." And he'd be like, "Yeah, it's great." But he never directly said it. And so that's why eventually I'm like, I called him out on it. And like, okay, well, can I hear that directly from you though? Like, can you just say word for word, I work for Ford and I'm offering you this warranty? And then he's like, he didn't really know what to say. And then when I kept calling him out on it, he got worked up, and this other lady, Arlene, took over, right? Like totally took the phone from him because he didn't know what he was going to do. And then she was totally chill with saying yes. She was just like, "Yes, we are. I am Ford. Whatever. Please, please sign up." So that 100% they are not with Ford. We all know that. And so there's something like, to me, that's kind of this basic, that's enough for me to like stay on the phone, because that's not okay. Right? Now they mentioned something about Drive Smart. I have no idea if they are actually affiliated with them. I think I will look into this Drive Smart. I haven't heard of them, but just because they say he said something about it being a Drive Smart warranty, but that doesn't mean he's Drive Smart. He could just be saying crap. Yeah, it's hard to make any conclusions. I guess I should just say I don't really know. I will try to investigate it a little bit more. Yeah, I have to, like, these are the things where I can do some of this live, but it feels like, I think what the correct is the wrong word. I feel like what we should be doing right now is like, now I want to investigate a little bit and be like, what the heck is actually going on? Who am I talking to? Why are they calling me? What's happening? So the other strange thing to me is, and chat, you're lawyers, so correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not illegal to send someone paperwork. What on earth was that? The whole thing about, maybe there's something about an insurance, maybe there's some legal stuff about a quote. I don't know about that. Maybe they're specifically a quote. Maybe there's some kind of legal thing. But the whole, we can't send you paperwork until you, that's weird. Also, I find it strange that, like, why would a company, I'm just spitballing with you guys because I'm curious if I'm totally off track here. So, from my perspective, you don't, like, what do you buy? Where, like, if you're buying insurance or a car or a house or like, you have paperwork and you review them, and you could bring that to a lawyer if you wanted to before you sign it. Like, that's the point of the paperwork, right? Like, the whole concept is you should read it and know what it is you're getting yourself into, correct? The idea of paying $100 for a contract is strange, but I don't know. I'm just, it seems like it's they want to take $100 from you, one way or another, and then, yeah, sorry, I'm just thinking about all of the like weird things about it. Because I would just say in general, like, please do not ever buy or pay for anything without like actually looking at the fine print and the and the paperwork. I can't think of. Yeah, that's strange. Kit, we're dealing with folks who are thieves. Yeah, so I'm trying to define for you because I saw some people in chat like, yo, Kit, this could be pretty legit. This could be like, what if they're not actually scammers? What if they're, but there's a lot of red flags and some like straight up lies and fraudulent things. So I'm trying to outline to you my thought process. But anyway, no business stays on the phone for 2 hours per day. I'm surprised he stayed on. That was so, like, that's such a long time. That is such a long time. He said balls, but he could have been referring to bouncy balls. He did say to cut the BS, and I thought he said F. I thought he said, excuse my French, frick the BS. But Kit, they might be selling actual coverage. Yes, so part of why I haven't covered too many car warranty scams is two reasons. One, it's usually been hard for me to get on calls with them because they usually, what they do is they buy your information straight from the government, the good old US of A. Wherever you register your car, look it up if you don't believe me. One of the ways that they make money is the second that you register your car, they sell it to these companies. And if you don't believe me, look it up. There's a couple, I think there's like 3 states. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. There's a few states that don't do it, but almost all of them do. And then you get things in the mail and you get phone calls with your exact information, with your VIN number and your name and your address and your car. How do they know that? Because the government sold it to them. And I'm not going to call that place and either use my actual information, because yes, I have gotten those with my actual information. Now, thankfully, I have found ways to circumvent certain things, and so it's not. Anyway, we won't get into that. But you guys submit them to me, and with the help of lawyers. Okay, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything bad, but if you guys send stuff to me, with your name and address. Like, I'm not going to call and be like, hi, my name is so-and-so and I live here and here's my VIN number. So those companies sometimes actually will give you a warranty. And the problem is, we've talked about this in years past, but maybe not recently. I've called it, there's this line of scam versus scum, is what I've referred to it as. It's like, it's really scummy, and somehow they are operating legally. Okay, this isn't them. Somehow it's allowed to operate. But when I say legally, it's like not necessarily legal. Yeah, it's like it's only illegal if they get caught. So if you look it up, some really more like famous examples are well, I don't know the names of these car warranty companies off the top of my head, but they will sell all these warranties, and then it's like it's all registered to some random like shell company, and the people who own it, they get their money one way or another, and then they dissolve the company and it's bankrupt now, and you go to make a claim and they just don't exist. Like they just, you will never get any money and you will never have any coverage because the company that you bought it from doesn't exist anymore. Although initially they did, and everything seemed pretty legit and the paperwork was okay. And so, but that's really hard for me to cover like on the stream, because I might be talking to what seems like a legitimate place that's following all of the quote unquote rules. It's just a really shady company, a warranty that you should never buy, and then you don't know what happens 5 years, 1 year down the road, anything like that. So, but these guys, it feels way different. They're straight up lying about all kinds of stuff. So, I don't know. I'm looking at some Drive Smart reviews. Oh, interesting. So there's some reviews that say that there's a separate, again, I don't know if any of this is true. I'm just Googling stuff. It says there's lots of people complaining about Drive Smart, and they're on like Trustpilot, which, by the way, I think is like just a straight up, like, I don't think you should trust Trustpilot, but that's potentially a whole other conversation. It's like, it's so many people manipulate that place and like just put fake reviews and crap on it. But anyway, it looks like they're saying over and over again that they are an administrator of claims, but that like other companies sell it. Like different selling companies. So I wonder if that's part of DriveSmart is solely the administrator. What a garbage company. Sorry, I probably shouldn't say those things out loud. What kind of company? Sorry, we rely on other people to sell our product, and we just trust that they do a good job. So potentially, again, I don't know. It seems to line up with that idea of like, the reason that he couldn't give me paperwork is because he doesn't have it. He's trying to sell a DriveSmart warranty, and maybe in DriveSmart, I'm being careful because I know nothing about DriveSmart. It could be one of those, like I was saying earlier, one of those companies that is operating really shadily and sketchy, but technically legal. Whereas this other company that I was talking to, these random people could be like doing all kinds of just straight up scam fraud things. Yeah, look, the warranty's great until you need it. I think that's very common with the with car warranties, like the fake car warranty scams.
Hello, customer service.
Yeah, I'm trying to speak with Mr. Campbell, Jeff Campbell. My last name? Lewis. Denver. Denver. Like the state? No, the state. Denver.
50. I think you guys were speaking before. All
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And how could we be of assistance?
Yeah, so I need to get back on with him.
Is either at a conference call right now, or is not available at the current time. Is there something I could take care of for him on this end? Because it shows here they were just waiting for the payment from you.
Oh, I gave him my card, and I was just waiting for the paperwork. Can you send me the paperwork?
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
God
did
forbid.
you provide the VIN number? I'm just looking at the notes.
Well, no, I was waiting for the paperwork.
Well, yeah, the paperwork will be transferred within 5 to 7 business days. You will be emailed a copy of everything as well in the form of a Word document, also called a PDF. Yeah, you're going to email.
My day's going well, and this is Ford Motor Company, correct?
No, of course not. No, this is.
Oh. Oh.
To fix your car. And we also pay for your maintenance on the vehicle itself.
Oh, because Jeff said it was. I guess I was mistaken.
Well, we'll be sure to address that if that is the case. All right.
Oh, it definitely is the case.
For security purposes.
Is he in training? Mm-hmm. Is he just kind of being taught how to?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well, let's just say he will be. All righty, let me see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Give me a second here. I'm just pulling up the. I love it. You laugh like my father did.
You too. You laugh, but about my dad.
They say I laugh like, you ever see The Joker with Joaquin Phoenix?
No.
Great movie. You gotta check it out. You ever a comic book guy? You ever watch the Marvel movies?
I don't believe in movies.
It's funny you say that. Me neither. I think the experience of life itself is a movie.
No, I don't have time. I don't have time for movies. So what I do is I watch a television series, and then I'll watch the whole season in one sitting. But since they're only 30-minute episodes,
that's how you gotta do it.
Yeah, it's different.
Exactly. So now, for security purposes, for your protection, all right, I'm going to run the payment. I would just need you to verify the expiration date and card number on
we're going to run the
method of payment that you prefer.
We're going to run the payment again.
Well,
okay.
we didn't run it before.
But I was just asking I was asking you to email me the information, the contract, because I want to review
you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So.
I'd like.
And what's the expiration date?
I'd like to review the paperwork, though.
Yep. Yeah. I have a good sense of within the first 5 to 15 minutes on a phone call whether the client is wasting our time or not. Okay. So we do wish you the best of luck. Any further questions, sir?
Okay. Within the first 5 minutes, that's pretty good. Yeah, Jeff couldn't figure that out. Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, it sounds like whatever. So he gave me a different name of a company. I don't know if he's lying about that or not. He didn't say pretty please add his personality to your arsenal of characters. I wonder if I could. He did have a very interesting. It almost felt fake, like he was putting on just like a. I don't know. Anyway, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get back to camp to anyone that I talked to before. I've dealt with some of this stuff before where there's like an inbound or like a marketing, salesy operation, and then there's this back office operation, and I probably will never talk to the other people again. Not with that attitude. Apparently they didn't make a note that I don't have a Ford anymore, though.